So, hello, this is whatever I'm going to call the show. I don't know. But today's going to be a review. And I'm going to try to put more of these out, but who knows how that's going to go. Also, I'm just going to tell you that I'm going to be looking all over the place. I am not used to looking this way just yet, and it's going to take me some time to get used to it. It's also going to take me some time to not look up at this screen right here, because that's where I have the video recording at. So we're going to deal with that for the time being. Now, so today is going to be a review of The Flash. And I'm going to give an honest, autistic response, because that's what this YouTube channel is going to be about. And so, first I'm going to discuss the Ezra Miller issue. Now, I've read about the things that they have done. They are very horrible things. However, I have also heard the people around them say that he has mental issues and that he's going to get help for them. And as a person with mental issues who has done a lot of horrible things that people have forgiven me for after I have received help, yes, I am not ignoring it, but I am putting it aside. If they are going to get help, then I will see what happens. That's not going to stop me from seeing this movie. I'm still going to enjoy this movie. Well, did I enjoy it? We'll find that out soon. So, first off, we're going to talk the issues that are being talked about online. Such as Ezra Miller had bad acting. No. They did not have bad acting. They told the story, they told it through their acting. They didn't have to use dialogue that much. Yes, there was a lot of dialogue. Do not worry about the amount of dialogue. But they told it through body language. They told it through facial expression. They did things that I can't do. That was very good acting. There is also talk about the CGI. The CGI was not. Yes, in the videos you can find online that people have leaked, the CGI is kind of, it's bad, but let's face it, these are assholes that are recording the movie with their cell phone. So, you know, of course it's going to be bad quality on those. Go to the movie. The CGI is not that bad. Then, so I'm not going to spoil the movie. So what I will say is, I am a comic book fan. If I haven't read a comic, I've more than likely been around it. I've been in the discussion of it. And Flashpoint I did not read. I actually watched the animated movie. But Flashpoint affected a lot of what happened in DC. I didn't read it, but I know about it. I know heavily about it. And was this movie what I wanted to go into the theater to see? Well, obviously the answer is no. This was not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Jeffrey Dean Morgan lace up the suit, lace up the boots, and put on the cowl and become Earth 2 Batman. Now, this video will more than likely be going just to my friends. So with that being said, How many of you actually, just by my words, know Earth 2 Batman? Can you tell me anything about Earth 2 Batman? No. Most of my friends don't know who Earth 2 Batman is. You might have seen pictures of him, but you didn't know that was Earth 2 Batman. Why didn't you know that was Earth 2 Batman? Because you don't read comics. You just saw Batman. So you wouldn't know that that's Thomas Wayne, Bruce's father, in the universe where Bruce was shot in the alley and Thomas became Batman and Martha became the Joker. You wouldn't know that. And that's why these films do what they do. Everybody gets so mad at these comic book movies these days, and it's because they're not doing what everybody wants them to do. That, if you read the comments online, that is what the problem is. They are not doing what comic fans want them to do. They want to stay more comic accurate. Well, that also comes into another issue of... We're not going to get to that issue today. I'll get to that in another topic. We're talking Flash and I'm moving to Marvel. We're not doing that today. But these movies have the chance to rewrite the stories. Because, yes, half the audience is comic book fans. Maybe even more than half. But there is audiences who don't read comics. They just enjoy superhero movies. And if you enjoy superhero movies, you're gonna go. So these guys get the opportunity to write their own spin. These are filmmakers, creators, who are writing comic book stories, but they don't have to make a comic book. They can put it on the big screen. That's all they're doing. This is a different universe from the actual comics. But that's not really what the fans want. They want the comic book fans want the story they know. You're not going to get that. With the setup for Flashpoint, they would have had to introduce 57 new characters just to do Flashpoint the way that people want Flashpoint. And the only way you're going to do comics correctly, the way everybody wants, and it's still going to fail, is you would have to start from the beginning. If you want to tell a story the correct way, you have to start it from the beginning. And that's going back like... Fuck, how long have comics been around? Like, I want to say 80 years, but I'm sure... You know what? Actually, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's been like 80 years, but regardless of how long comics have been around, you'd have to go back to stories like 80 years ago and build up a universe from there. You can't really do that, because then people are going to have to wait forever to see characters that they want to see. That's not fun for people. You don't want to do that. So, you got to do with what you can. So they told a different story. It's the same story, it's just not the same story. And that's fine, that's great, I love that. No, it's not what I wanted to see. But I got to see Michael Keaton lace the boots again? What? I got to see the Flash make a suit out of the fucking bat suit? What? Man. So yes, overall, The Flash was amazing. However, as many of my friends do not know, there is a war going on. So I'm going to answer the war. The war is about the Snyderverse versus the new James Gunn universe. And the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter anymore. Because this movie connected both movies, both universes. The Snyderverse ended here. And, well, I'll give it to the people who don't like Ezra Miller. They are the ones who changed the universe. They are the reason we no longer have the Snyderverse. They moved something at a grocery store, and now the Snyderverse is dead. I'm sorry. That's how it goes. But with that, and God, I'm so scared. I've never been scared. Okay? Let me tell you something. Michael Keaton was Batman before I was, able to think. I was like 2 years old when Batman came out. So Keaton was Batman before I knew what to say. Adam West, I watched a couple episodes and I knew Adam West was Batman. Also before my time. Then you had Christian Bale. Christian Bale, Christian Bale, I wasn't really there for the announcement that he was going to be Batman. That was before I got really into comics online. And, yeah. I was not disappointed, ever. Ben Affleck, I knew about the announcement, and I knew how the internet perceived it, and I did not perceive it that way. But if you can act in a Kevin Smith movie as well as Ben Affleck did, then yes, you can be Batman. Oh my God, I cried because of Ben Affleck in a Kevin Smith movie. God damn it, I'm not even ashamed to admit it. And then you had Patterson, whatever his name is, I'm not sure. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit high. I got high to do this just so I would feel comfortable. I'm new to this. I'm sorry. Sorry. Patterson, I won't lie. There was a little worry, but I told myself, look how people reacted to Affleck. Just give him a shot. That's what I said. Yes, I made fun of it. The vampire bat decided to become a bat. Shit like that. I made fun of it. I won't lie that. But I was like, I'll give it a shot. It's Batman. I'll give it a shot. And, yeah. Val Kilmer is actually my least favorite Batman. That movie, no, it didn't do it for me. But my second least favorite Batman was George Clooney. And if James Gunn brings George Clooney back as Batman, honestly, I don't know what I'll do. I'm a little bit scared, okay? George Clooney is a great actor. Do not get me wrong. But Batman and Robin, I will not lie, as a little boy, I watched Batman and Robin. I was suspended from school, and I watched Batman and Robin 147 times on pay-per-view. And my dad whooped my ass when he got the bill. I swear, I have never had as an adult, or as a child, I was like, this is some bull. But as an adult, man, I deserved that shit. I'm sorry, Dad. But as a child, I loved Batman and Robin, but I watched that movie as an adult, as a person who regularly buys his own Batman comics. And oh my god. I will give it a try, even if it's George Clooney. I will give the next Batman a try. However, I am so scared. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost cried walking out of that theater. I almost cried. Oh god. But alright, thank you for coming to this. I hope this video is not too long and I can post the whole thing. I talked a little bit more than I intended, but thank you for coming and have a good night.